education. Now, when I grew up, first seeing my mother try as much as possible to talk to parents in the village to encourage them to value education of girls, and I think that impressed upon me as a young girl the importance of getting girls to study. And then when I got married, I observed what was happening within the community in which I live. I noticed that many parents were willing to do all that it took to ensure that a boy, even though he had performed so many times worse than the sister, continued with his education. And the same opportunity, the same sacrifice was not being given for girls. So I acknowledge that we are poor. We have a lot of poverty in our rural areas. Some parents actually are heavily constrained. But there are also parents who can actually push themselves to educate, as seen from what they are willing to do for a boy. Value that women actually have, that in spite of her own predicament, she says, well, when my father died, I could not continue. That is the reason I dropped out. So I will try and make sure that I do what my father should have done to ensure that my sister is not as... We rarely listen. We rarely sit with these people to understand what their stories are. And I realize that many times girls are disempowered, and ultimately as women they are disempowered if they are disempowered as girls because of reasons that are very, very much beyond their control. That is inspiring. The last thing I would want is for parents to think that there is somebody who is there to provide this, so I have no responsibility with this child. I've been telling them that responsibility is power. You lose your authority as a parent to even question the decision of the child if you cannot provide for them.